y'all. Welcome to Sponge and Stamp with Tina. I'm Tina Carini. So I'm laughing right now because I just started to record and already cut my cardstock and my designer series paper and realized that I wasn't recording. So I'm going to walk you through it, but it has been cut and I don't have any more of this particular printed this paper right here, Country Woods. I don't have this color any. That was the very last I had. So we're gonna just go through this. So welcome you guys. Normally I go live on Thursday nights, and tonight you're getting a recorded version of me. But I hope that you guys still have fun. I hope that you are inspired by this card that we're going to be making tonight. It is not my idea or my design. I got this idea months and months ago from Frenchy Stamps. And when we go down to the desktop, you'll see what it is. And you guys forgive me, it is so late at night, but I really wanted to do this for you guys because I'm not going to be able to be there live tonight because my family is in town. But let's go ahead and go down to making stuff. This is my desktop. This is the card. So it opens up like so. So it isn't that cute. It's just like a door. So you don't have to put a scenery in here. You could just leave it, stamp your sentiment, sign it, all that kind of stuff. But the one we're doing tonight, we're going to put a scenery in there. I've seen this done a couple different ways. But tonight I'm going to do it the way that I think is really cool. So you need two sheets, or not two sheets, but you need two large arches from your everyday arches of crumb cake or whatever color you choose to use. So I use the two largest arch dies out of the everyday arches. So the largest one cuts your card base and the base of your door, and the smaller one cuts your designer series paper. So, well, let me put it right side up. It goes like that. And then the smaller one just cuts that out. This is the second largest, actually. So it's going to go in there and it's going to cut that out. I cut two at a time because I wanted to keep them together so that when I cut it, they both would be exactly the same. So there's going to be 4 pieces of your door in there. There's 2 sheets. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. Oh, almost forgot to tell you. So our scenery is using the Waterside Retreat Designer Series paper. I use the same size of die that I cut the Designer Series paper for the door out, and I cut a scenery out. So we've got that. You could use any scenery. Stampin' Up! Has some really beautiful scenery paper that would be gorgeous doing a card like this. Excuse me. Okay. I also have some foil paper here that's cut at 1 inch by a half. So it's a 1/2 inch wide and 1 inch long. I think I said that right. All right. So to get the center of this, you're going to measure this. You're going to take your ruler and you're just going to line it up and you're going to measure this. And this is 3.5 and a 16th. So it's 3.5 and a little tick. All right. So that's what it is. So then you're just going to find your center, which I believe is 1 3/4 and a smidge. All right. And then we're going to stick that in your trimmer. Just like so. It's going to be together though, because mine is cut. Sorry, you guys. And I'm not in the camera. How come my screen just looks so small? We're going to do it just like that. Line up your little mark that you made and just go down with your blade and cut it in half. And then you're going to do the same thing with your, excuse me. I need to get me some cough drops because this happens sometimes when I'm talking a lot and my throat gets a little frog in there. Excuse me. All right. And you're just going to line that up where you measured it, which this one, the center is, I wrote it down. It's 1 7/8 and a tick. All right. So, and the tick is the 16th of an inch. Okay. So you're just going to line that up, put your guard down, run your blade through it, cut it in half. All right. So that's pretty simple. So we got that. So we're going to bring in this piece right here. Now my eyes are watering. And we've got our foil pieces. So they're going to go on your card base like so. If you want to make sure that they're exactly evenly spaced and straight and all of that, by all means, you can use your ruler. But tonight, I'm really not going to worry about it. We're just going to bring in some liquid glue. You could use any glue that you would like to use. I'm just going to put, oh, I think that's too much because I really don't want that to be oozing out on me. So you're just going to fold this over because you want this to go just to the edge, not past it, but just to it. And you're going to hold that down. Let that kind of set a little bit because you don't want that moving around on you. And then you're going to do the same thing with the other side. So this is what we're going to do with all 4 of them. And I'm just going to guess, you guys, hopefully it's not going to make a difference. I'm going to try to straighten this up a little bit. I'm going to come down just a tiny bit. And my eye is so watery now. All right. Let me use my ruler. You can use your ruler just to make sure that it is straight across. It's pretty good. Or you can even use your grid paper. There we go. That's even better. All right. So my next ones is going to go down here. My next ones. We're going to put that right there. And I'm going to put that probably right about here. You can put them wherever you'd like. Space them as far apart as you want to. I'm going to hold that down just for a couple seconds. So, hope that you guys are having a wonderful week so far and that you're going to have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I am having a blast with my family. Of course, my family's not quite here yet because this is Monday night that I'm filming this for you. They'll be here tomorrow. But when you're watching this, they'll be here and we'll be having a blast. Actually, truth be known, today my husband and I will be in we're going to be in Atlanta because okay, so now let me finish what I was saying and then I'll go back to this. Otherwise, it's going to be all over the place. We're going to be in Atlanta because he has his back surgery post-op appointment. So my kids and I think my brother and sister-in-law will be here with them. So while we're in Atlanta, but we're only going to be there long enough to go to the appointment and come back. All right, so now we're just going to line this up just like that. So you guys saw that I put some liquid glue on that, and now I'm just lining this piece up, making sure that everything is even all the way around, top and bottom. We're going to hold this to make sure that it adheres good. So, it really is embarrassing when I get that little scratchy, it's a scratchy feeling. Don't know why it does that, but it does. All right, so now we're going to do the same thing here. And you can always erase that pencil line too that you have on there, which I'm going to do. All right, I think we're pretty good here. My doors are lined up pretty good. And we're just going to hold this. Why that is adhering, I'm going to go ahead and erase my pencil mark. There we go. And I think that that's good. And there we go. So there we go. So now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do some stamping on this though. I'm going to go ahead and stamp my greeting, which I am going to use from the Relaxing Waterside stamp set. I'm going to use Here's to a New Chapter. So this could be like a, what do you call it? A graduation card. It could be a retirement card. But this is actually going to be my son's birthday card because his birthday is on the 24th. Not the 24th, the 4th of July. And he's starting a new chapter. He's getting a bass boat. He wants to really go for it and do tournaments. He wants to have a YouTube channel and all that kind of stuff. So it's like a new chapter for him. It's a new year, new chapter. So I just thought that would be really cool. So that's what I'm going to put. All right. We're going to use Peaceful Pine because Peaceful Pine actually goes quite nice with this. And I am going to this is a stamp that I have not used yet. So I wanted to make sure that it is going to stamp good. And I think I'm just going to put it right about here. You can, when you do your card, which I hope you do, I hope you copy or case this. And you can case it just as it is, or you can tweak it to what you like. So there we go. And then I thought I would go ahead and put a bird or two up there. Just to give it a little something else on there. And I am going to use some Memento ink, but I think I'm going to stamp it off so that it's not quite so dark. You know what? Maybe I will do it full strength. And I think I'm going to put the bird like right about here. There we go. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty. So we got a bird flying across there. We have our greeting, which is actually in the inside of the card. The back side is where I'm going to stamp happy birthday. You can just, if you're using a light colored card, you can just use that. But I'm probably going to cut another piece out and glue it to the back side, and that way I can decorate it and all that jazz before I glue it on there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this on there. I'm going to use some of this tape runner here, and we're just going to try to get this as even and as straight as we can, especially since I didn't use my liquid glue. I think it's going to be fine. So there we go. And then we're going to do the same thing with these. So you're going to have 2 for the front and 2 for the back. Okay, come on. Come out. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and it's going to go, you know what? Yeah, we're going to go right here. And right here and right here. There we go. And then, yeah, that's right. I thought I did something wrong. That scared me. Okay. I'm like, no, not again. If I messed up, you guys, you might not have gotten a video because I have no more of this beautiful Coastal Cabana designer series paper. And I would have had to go back to the drawing board, and I don't think that I would have. Okay, so we're going to end up covering up some of our stitching, but that's all right. That's a little high, but I'm okay with it. All right, you guys get the idea, right? How to do this. So we're going to put this one right over here, like so. just like that. Be a little straighter. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, and then this one's going to go here and here. And then we're just going to decorate the front a little bit and make it super, super cute. That is going to go just like that, I think. Well, it's down, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm just going to try to get this side even with the other side, and we'll be all right. Maybe. We'll see. That's close enough. Actually, no, I don't like that at all. Oh, don't rip. Don't rip. Don't rip. Don't rip. Yay! All right, so here we go. I want the center pieces to be at least as even as they can be. Like an even amount of space between there, like so. There we go. All right, so now we need our doorknobs. And since I don't have any metallic bling blings, we're going to use these. And I don't even know if these are available anymore, but they're what I have, so they're what we're using. These are the 2025-2027 in color flat pearls. So we are going to, oh, those are popping off. We're going to just take one of these and we're going to put it probably right about here, just like so. Take another one. I'm using the largest one so that they're really poke out, not poke out, but show a little better, or they'll look like doorknobs. And we want them even. This is not even. We want them even, right? Come on. No. Come on, you got to go a little even for me. That would be so great. That would be great. There we go. That's even enough, isn't it? No, it doesn't look even. It's close enough, right? There we go. I think that's going to work. All right. So I die cut a little oval and I used the, what is this called? The Phrases and Frames die. So I used this piece right here, this die, which cuts out this oval and leaves this. This is the one that you use when you want to do the really detailed embossing. So pretty. These are great to have too. All right, and we're gonna just attach this on one side. So, but I want it to go all the way across like so. And you know, this looks a little funny now. We may even could have brought our handles down just a little bit more, but that's okay. So that's gonna go right there. But I'm only gonna do one side and I think I'm gonna pop it up. So let's, maybe I will. Let's see here. Here we go. So I'm going to put a dimensional right there. I think that that's going to be okay. And let's see if I can get this to go right where I want it to go. Right about there. All right. We could bring it down a little more if I had put my handles on there in the right spot, but I didn't. It's all right. It's okay. I am going to put an extra one though. Oops, maybe not. I am. I just got to get it on there right. Well, I should have done that before I did that, right? There we go. You can also rough this up. You can sponge the edge around it to make it look a little rustic if you want to. And then we're going to put a fish on there. All right. And this is not straight. I'm really crooked tonight. All right. What's new? Always crooked. Okay. We're going to put some glue on this. You could glue your oval flat and pop your fish up if you wanted to, but I'm going to do it just like so. So there we go. And then when you open your card, voila. Isn't that pretty? I absolutely love this and wanted to share this with you guys. So I hope you give this a try because it is a lot of fun. You can always go back and rewatch my video. You can visit Frenchie Stamps too to see how she did hers. And I want to thank you so much for watching. If you're my Facebook peeps, I love you so much. I love my YouTube followers as well. And thank you so much for everything. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope that you do so by clicking that subscribe button. Make sure you click the bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a video. And I'm hoping to start going live on YouTube in a month or so, month and a half. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. All right. So please comment. Let me know what you think about this card. And I really do hope it inspires you and you give it a try. All right. I will see you guys live on Facebook, same time, same place next week. Bye, you guys.